Now that we've got your attention, let the games begin! Game cartridges assembling. Greetings. Game loading. Mind your fingers. Keep working, you rust buckets. Uh-oh. I don't understand. Every day it seems to be the same problem. Hey, folks! This game is edible!
Dally-hoo, kids! How's it going? Your old pal Eddie Bull here at the exciting Walla Walla Washington Zoo. This week we're going to...
Eddie Bull, he's edible. He really is incredible. He's simply the best of the bunch. There's simply no disguising that he's so appetizing that we want him for our lunch.
Oh, jeez, just great. Once again, I'm smorgasbord for some laughingest beast. Woo-hoo! I just don't know which one. So you think you can figure out which it is? That way, maybe I can find my way out of here. I'd do it myself, but as you can see, I'm kind of consumed with being consumed. Okay, everybody, here's your first clue. This animal can change its skin tone to camouflage itself, which means it could be in the room with you right now, and you wouldn't even know it. Ooh. Okay, although it can be large, it has no backbone or skeleton, which means it can squeeze through tiny holes. So if I were you, I'd keep my ears covered. Okay, here's the next one. For protection, it can create a smoke screen of ink, although it doesn't own a single pen. One last clue. Its name means 8 feet. So I wouldn't want to get into a kickboxing match. You got it? Of course you do. It's the octopus. Which means it can camouflage itself by changing skin tone. It has no backbone or skeleton, like my agent. It shoots a smokescreen of ink, and its name means 8 feet. Oh, looks like I'm out of here.
Eddie Bull, he's edible. He really is incredible. And we want him for our lunch.
That was cool! Let's play another! Ugh, revolting slob!
You know, we can learn a thing or two from even the most peculiar people. Observe. Hello, revolting slob. Oh, yes, well, if I might have your attention for just a moment. You see, I'd like to teach our viewers a few new words.
What do I gotta do?
Well, you could first stop picking your teeth. That would be helpful.
Just for later.
Well, that really is gross, but I know you've got to be you. Okay, everyone. Is the revolting slob being A, repetitive, B, repentant, or C, repulsive? The correct answer is C, repulsive, meaning utterly gross or disgusting. Revolting slob, what is that you're eating? Yes, those look like high-fat potato chips smothered in salt and artificial flavors. Can't be very good for you, and the grease is so icky on your fingers. Well, everybody, is what the revolting slob eating A, unholy, B, unwholesome, or C, unheeded? The correct answer is B, unwholesome, which means plain old not good for you.
Gotta go.
You're not going out like that, are you, revolting slob?
Yeah.
Don't you think you should say hello to Mr. Soap and Mr. Sponge first? Well, everyone, does the revolting slob need A, detonating, B, disengaging, or C, disinfecting? The correct answer is C, disinfecting, which means to say bye-bye to Mr. Bacteria and Mrs. Germ. Shall we review? Picking food out of your mouth is really quite repulsive. You really shouldn't eat such high-fat junk food. It's very unwholesome. And if you can't remember the last time you bathed, you're probably in need of disinfecting. Well, that's enough for today. Try these new words out on somebody the next chance you get. Oh, and by the way, detonating. It means exploding into a million bits and pieces. No slobs were hurt in the filming of this show.
Who's got the next game? Next game coming up. Greetings.
Game cartridge loading. Check.
Ahoy, matey! Shiver me timbers! Yo ho ho! Look alive, ye lollygaggers! I'm the incredibly dead Captain Bones. I've been sailing the seven seas for an eternity, and I'll tell ya, I'm a bored stiff. The only thing that saves me from going stark raving mad is making up math puzzles using nothing but me own bones. Now watch closely, and just do as I say, or I'll surprise the life out of ye. Just watch me bones. Let me show you what I mean. Here's a picture of a salty dog. You try making a better one with nothing but your own bones, eh? Now, supposing I were to ask you to move only one of me bones, so that afterwards the dog faces the opposite direction. Could you handle it? I should hope so, you ascot worm sissies. Look-o! There you have it. Weren't nothing to it. But don't be thinking this is the good ship Lollipop, you Shirley Temple lovers. Here 'tis again, 'cause you probably missed it the first time. Here's one for you to puzzle out without me help. First, let me shuffle up me bones. I hope you can see 5 squares on me deck. But can you move 2 of me bones so the 5 squares become 4 right in front of your mascara-covered eyes? Remember, you're to move but 2. Now, put your backs into it, ladies. There, brimming with intelligence there. All right, here's a clue for you facial-getting mama's girls. 2 of the squares you see now will be ruined to make a new one. 2 sides of the new square are already in place. Can you see where that might be? When all is done, none of the squares will be touching except at the corners. All right, enough already. If I weren't already dead, you'd be killing me. Arr, there it is, you feeble-minded swabbies. Weren't nothing to it, you jump rope skipping players with dolls. Not that you knew it. I work me fingers to the bone, thinking of puzzles. And why? Because that's all me fingers are to begin with.
Game cartridge loading. Check.
Like totally Paige and Sage.
Hey guys, check it out. Here's Paige and Sage. They're like identical twins, and they even look alike. Anyway, even though they like totally look alike, if you totally scoot up to the screen real close, you'll see 10 differences on each side of the picture. Today we're in the bedroom. Think you can find the differences? Awesome. You got 60 seconds.
So clueless. Whatever. 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 Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my God. Police. What? Oh my God. Like for sure. Wake up.
Time's up. Did you find any differences? Titanic. I'll be your best bud and tell you if you're right. Paige's clock is round and Sage's is square. Paige has a dorky chicken on her dresser and Sage has a lame fish on hers. Pictures on the wall? Paige has a cat on her wall and Sage has Chris. And outside one window, there's sky, and outside the other, trees. Not only that, the lamps, pillows, and bedposts are different. Oh, and look it, Paige has way dorky bunny slippers, and their shorts and hairstyles, mondo different. So, how'd you do? Get all 10? Cool. Less than 5? You are, excuse the expression, like totally clueless. Well, gotta run. Till next time, I'm outie.
Poop or scoop?
Ladies and gentlemen, hey, I'm talking here. That's better. All right, it's time once again to play Poop or Scoop. Can you tell the straight scoop true from the animal poop false? Test your knowledge of the animal kingdom by separating fact from fiction. Let's start with this big guy right here. Poop or Scoop, elephants really are afraid of mice. What do you think? If you think it's a big fat lie, say poop. But if you think it's true, call it the straight scoop. And the answer is pure poop. Elephants aren't any more afraid of mice than you or I. Of course, if the mouse were carrying an elephant gun, things might be different. Now, let's try one that's twice as hard. This wormy fella's called a planarian. Poop or Scoop, when you cut one in half, each half grows back into a whole one. What do you think? If you think this guy's a real cut-up, vote Scoop. But if you think 1 and 1 don't make 2, vote Poop. It's the straight scoop. That's right. Planaria can actually regrow missing parts. So whenever one gets split in two, each half grows back into a whole. Now that's what I call long division. Moving right along, Poop or Scoop, male seahorses give birth to baby seahorses. Go ahead and laugh, but what do you think? Can a male seahorse really give birth? If yes, go for a scoop. If no, pile on the poop. The answer is scoop. Female seahorses lay eggs, but then they give them to the males for safekeeping. The male keeps the eggs in a pouch for 2 to 6 weeks before giving birth to as many as 200 little ones. Okay, kids, Poop or Scoop. Gila monsters have sharp fangs like snakes to deliver their poisonous venom. What's the verdict? If you think Gila monsters have sharp fangs, vote Scoop. But if you think that story really bites, go for Poop. The answer is Poop. Gila monsters are highly poisonous, but they don't have any fangs. That means that after they bite their victim, they have to hang on for several minutes while their venom slowly drools into the bite. While they are still trouble, they're less dangerous to humans than snakes. Well, kids, that's all we got for you today. If you got only 1 right, you're a party pooper. 2, and you're a pooper scooper. 3 makes you a super pooper scooper. If you got all 4 questions, you're what else? A super duper pooper scooper. I'm telling you, you can't get this kind of entertainment just anywhere. So please, join us again next time for Poop or Scoop.
Game quality under control. Radio Scramble.
Radio KBOX.
Hey, all you seniors and senioritas, super salutations from your most significant brother, Jumpin' Johnny Jumble. Or as we say here,
Jumpin' Johnny Blim too.
can you dig it? That's because here at Scramblin' Radio, we mix them and you fix them. In other words, my name is really
Jumpin' Johnny Jumbo.
and that's how it works. Cool sounds, confusing words, and you have to unscramble the letters we'll be throwing out at you. Let's get this gravy train out of the pot and onto your plate with the Disarrays and their brand new chart buster, Chillumint. Baby.
When it gets up to 12 o'clock, my stomach gets tied into a knot. My head starts to whirl, I think I'm gonna hurl. It must be that time, I mean Chillumint time. Chillument's the time I look the best. Yeah, I like to stuff my face with all the rest. Chillument's the one, a whole lot of fun. It must be that time, I mean Chillumint time.
Oh, yeah. That was the Disarrays with Lunchtime. Did you get that one, baby? Now it's time for another
Commercial spot.
When Johnny's hungry, he just moseys on down to Rocky's Rubigrams.
When your stomach's in a knot, Rocky's Rubigrams hit the spot. So don't be a booby, get yourself a Rubigram.
Rocky's Rubigrams are made just the way you like it, as long as you like your Rubigrams burnt. Because lately, Rocky's been having a real problem with the grill. So remember, it's Rocky's Rubigrams for the best hamburgers in town. Did you get it? And now it's time for...
Scrambling Sports with Billy Bull.
Thanks, Johnny. A big shock in the world of sports yesterday as phenom Riggett Sodow announces he's given up football. Luckily for his fans, Sodow never played football, so it probably won't affect his game or the many commercials he appears on. Said the former Masters winner Sodow, all those other football players were a lot bigger, and I don't know how to play anyway. Golfer Riggett said he is also considering giving up lacrosse and cricket. By the way, I've been asked to write Sodow's autobiography entitled I'm Riggett Sodow, Tiger Woods. And that's it from the world of sports. And now, back to...
Jumpin' Johnny Jumbo.
Thanks, Billy. So until we open up this noise party once again, this is Sayonara from...
Jumpin' Johnny Belch.
That's Jumbo. Dig it.
Game time in 10 seconds. Game quality under control. Next game up, Riddle Snake.
In the dark and mysterious recesses of parts unknown, there resides the strange and riddle-wise creature known only as the Riddle Snake. His music is enchanting, and his riddles are perplexing. So look close and think even closer, 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 closer. The riddle is, how do you make suit pants last? How do you make suit pants last? How do you make suit pants last? And the answer is, make the jacket first. The Riddle Snake finds this riddle rather depressing as he cannot wear pants. Or even a jacket for that matter. Bye-bye.
Game time in 10 seconds. Game quality under control. Stand by for Lens McCracken.
Hey there, I'm Lens McCracken, ace photo sleuth. I cover the crime beat, even though the local cops asked me to stop. Have a seat, sweetheart. You're just in time to help me figure out the latest batch of photos. Then, when we know what all the snapshots are, I'll solve the crime using my unique talent for deductive reasoning. It was a cold and snowy day. I guess that's why they call it winter. The pond was missing, and that's why I call this case the case of the missing pond. Check out these photo clues and see what you get. I've zoomed in way too close here, kid. I really feel like I hit a wall with this photo clue. Can you help me figure out what it is? Yikes, this close-up is downright chilling. In fact, it leaves me in a deep freeze. Got any ideas? This clue has me bristling with bewilderment. Let's figure it out so I can make a clean sweep of this case. Study them all carefully. Well, I give up. This looks like a job for my dependable darkroom computer, the Solutionator. So, here's the first close-up. Did you figure it out? It's a brick wall. Okay, play the next one on me. But we're still at just the tip of the iceberg. Cool, baby, it's ice cubes. Can you feel the excitement? Neither can I. Let's solve the final photo clues and make a clean sweep of it. It's a broom. I should have known it from the start. Now that we have all the clues, it's time I whisked off my final deduction. The Zamboni driver, you know, that guy that cleans the ice on that tractor thingy at the hockey games? Well, anyway, his Zamboni machine broke down and he had to clean the ice by hand with a broom. Well, it took the poor guy so long the ice started to melt. He went to the store and bought ice cubes, but it still wasn't enough. The ice was melting too fast and his Zamboni machine was starting to sink into the pond. That's when the Zamboni driver had the brilliant idea to save his Zamboni machine by bricking over the pond. So where is the missing pond? Under the brick floor, of course. Another open and shut case. It's pretty simple, especially when you're a simpleton like me. Lens McCracken, Photo Snoop.
It's time for Crashbox Rewind, where we flash back through the show and remind you how smart you really are.
Planaria can actually regrow missing parts. So, whenever one gets split in two, each half grows back into a whole. Now that's what I call long division.
Shall we review? Picking food out of your mouth is really quite repulsive. You really shouldn't eat such high-fat junk food. It's very unwholesome. And if you can't remember the last time you bathed, you're probably in need of disinfecting.
It's the octopus! Which means it can camouflage itself by changing skin tone. It has no backbone or skeleton. It shoots a smokescreen of ink, and its name means